This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, and home to the Penn State Nittany Lions. West Shore home field at Beaver Stadium. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the second-ranked team, the Penn State Nittany Lions. 3A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Aggies will kick this deep to get us going. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Looking downfield, it's Eller. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction.
And here comes a deep shot. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Early adversity here. They face a third down in the opening possession. Quick throw to his receiver. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
Shotgun, here's an inside give. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays in 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down play coming up. Looking to pass, it's Reed. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, He sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
Nice first down here by Texas A&M. The offensive line gets a hat on a hat, gets a good push, and once again, you see the history and tradition of Texas A&M with a great back.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Reed. Caught in the backfield. It's Moss. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a 1st down.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a 1st down.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Same tailback, another carry. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Running back grabs it on a screen. Good job for the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the 1st down mark.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
There's a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
They'll try to run for the 1st down. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Chris, it's early in this football game, but the defense had a golden opportunity to come up with a stop, and they allow him to run the football on him to get the 1st down, and now it's 1st and goal. Missed a golden opportunity. Let's see how they respond here.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back. It's Allen. Grab down the middle. It's Reynolds. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. On a pass rush, gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Moves out of the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They punched it in the last possession, and they do it again. Or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Keeping it on the ground here. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas A&M 14, Penn State 0.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking downfield, it's Allen. Caught near the sticks, it's Hudson. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
The pass rush closing in. QB to the tight end for a completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Ball comes out. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. We'll give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Getting set. Here's second down. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Caught behind the line. It's Moss. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a third and long. Scanning the field. It's Reed. Looking for the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
That's reeled in. It's Moss. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
The pocket breaking down. He'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. The play call here on second down for this offense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Back to throw again. Grab behind the line. It's Concepcion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this third and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to settle out and bring the pressure.
Quick pass. The catch is made. When he didn't get there, the defense makes a stop against this excellent third down offense. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. He got it. The field goal's good. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. To throw, it's Allen. Quick throw complete to the tight end. But a huge collision blow delivered there by the linebacker. It's a big pickup after the catch. More importantly, holds on to the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, Chris, that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the first down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence in that quarterback to throw him the ball again.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. Out of the gun now on third down. Lets it fly to the wideout. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And Indy Lions will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Press coverage now from the secondary. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Dropping back, it's Reed. Short connection to the tight end here. And they get the third down conversion. Football moves now to the 45.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down, you got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's in the clear. Putting toward the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. And the route is on. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
24, Penn State, 0.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Handoff to the back. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Takes the toss and heads left. Picks up the first, looking for more. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
Go at the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! Finding some room at the 25. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To throw, it's Aller. Pump over the middle, it's Ross.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
And the Nittany Lions move into the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And he's got it. No problem. There's a flag down. If it's on the defense, wouldn't be enough for first down yardage. You figure they'll take the 3 points. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Back to throw. It's Aller. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Empty backfield now as they go for two.
Double right.
Quarterback drops back. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
24, Penn State 6.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quick throw caught on the left side. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter? And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And there's the handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's that defense shifting again. Ball handed off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Facing a 3rd and short from the 41, and they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Pounding away with the run game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Now it's 2nd down here. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock. Instead, throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. On the run here, lets it go. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his 4th down. Great job here by the D.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's running out of time here. This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. It's press coverage now from these DBs. A quick throw out left, complete. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They stop him, but it's a 1st down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Oh, it's snapped to the back. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Now, the defensive coordinator must be thinking, it's about time. This running back has just destroyed this defense. And this time, they're able to get into that backfield and come up with a nice play.
And here's the handoff. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Wilson. They tackle him, but the game moves the ball to the 36. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. Offense showing a bunch formation now. To the air. It's Reed. Catch made over the middle. The tackle is made, the clock runs out, and that will do it. Well, this one, defied everyone's expectations except this lower-ranked team. Nobody gave them a chance not just to win, but to blow out this respected team.
They came in at the very beginning of this game. You could almost feel it, a chip on their shoulder. Every single possession, they seem to be locked in on both sides of the football. Now, what can they do with a win like this, realizing how good they are capable of playing? Be interesting to watch down the road.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.